DEDEAUX, and I'm a fashion designer. I learned how to crochet when I was about, I'd say 8 years old. I've always, ever since then, I think probably through Girl Scouts and my mom and things like that, I've really loved the heritage arts, so things like quilting and crocheting and knitting. So I started doing it way back then, made friendship bracelets for my swim teams, things like that. And then never really considered myself to do fashion anything until just a couple years ago when I started making jewelry and people started noticing it and said, oh, can I buy that? And so since then I've been selling. Most of what I do stems from a granny square design, which is old-fashioned at its best, and I love it, the fact that it does have that heritage. So all the things I do, that even though they have like a new color scheme or they're updated and modern, they all stem from that granny square. So what I'm doing right now is actually doing a lot of marriage and family counseling as well. I'm an MFT, and so my end goal is to run an art camp that's also therapy based, so do art therapy. And so that's kind of the meeting of all the things I'm interested in, and so that's what I'm doing now with selling my pieces and everything. I'm also hoping to do a lot of these art workshops with kids especially, and then one day own my own camp where I get to teach other people how to do it too. So, well, when you walk in you'll see my original pieces that I started making, which were the earrings. So a whole bunch of different shapes of those. Like I mentioned, I have granny squares, I have teardrop shape, I have some new chandelier ones, and then I've recently started doing rings and bracelets and things that go along with it, so you can do matching sets or not. So you'll see a whole lot of color, and I have some larger items as well. The same granny square, but I sew them into a bag and I hand stitch the lining. And then I recently started doing some owl stuff too, and some bird decorations and things. I was really overwhelmed by it to begin with. I got a phone call, and then as soon as I got that message, I went online and started looking at everything, and I was shocked I hadn't heard about it before, to be honest. I mean, it's huge, and I didn't realize, I mean, 65 locations, and they just opened one, I think, in New Zealand, and so I was shocked I hadn't heard of it, and really excited to be a part of it. And as I've been telling people, like, even if this actual event is a total bust, I'm really excited to be part of that community of people who are doing things like this, because I love the idea, especially love the idea of it not just being people who make like handmade things like I do, but also incorporating the music and the photography and the fashion design and the makeup. And I want to run a camp. I like when things come together like that, so I really like that about it. The best way to start with is to go to facebook.com/ROYABOYA, ROYABOYA, and I do a lot of, like, you can learn how to get free shipping there. I do a lot of giveaways and contests, things like that. My shop is also royaboya.etsy.com. So ROYABOYA.ETSY.com. Roya Boya everything. Roya Boya on Twitter, royaboya.blogspot.com. Look for Roya Boya. Roya DEDEAUX. I'm a raw artist.